A filmmaker named David spent 15 years learning his craft. Film school, thousands of hours of practice, a career built frame by frame. Then, in 2024, a team of researchers built an AI that watched 10,000 hours of Hollywood film. And in 72 hours, it understood cinematography better than most humans alive. Not just technically, aesthetically, emotionally. It knew when to cut, when to hold, when silence hits harder than music. This is not science fiction. This is already happening. And it's about to change everything you know about how videos are made. Welcome back to NeuralPulse, where we track the AI tools reshaping the world in real time. Today we're going deep on AI video direction. Not just generation, direction. The difference between an AI that makes pretty images and one that understands why a scene makes you feel something. By the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly how this works, what it means for creators like you and me, and the specific tools you can start using right now, some of them completely free. Let's get into it. To understand what's happening, we need to go back to basics. Traditional AI video tools, the ones you've probably used or heard of, they work on pattern matching. Show the AI 10,000 pictures of sunsets, and it learns what a sunset looks like. Show it action scenes, and it can generate something that resembles an action scene. But here's what those tools couldn't do. Understand narrative intent. Why does a good director cut to a close-up right there? Why does that particular camera angle make the villain feel threatening? Why does slowing down a shot at the right moment make your chest tight? That requires something deeper than pattern matching. It requires understanding story structure, human emotion, visual language, all at once. What changed in 2024 is that researchers started training AI on something different. Not just the images, the decisions behind the images. They fed AI systems full films alongside director commentary tracks, cinematography textbooks, screenplay analysis, audience reaction data, and emotional response research. The result was AI that didn't just generate video, it understood the grammar of film, shot composition, pacing, the relationship between audio and image, the weight of an empty room versus a crowded one, the specific shade of color that signals dread versus wonder. This is what we mean when we say AI is becoming a director. Not replacing human storytellers, not yet, but genuinely understanding what they do. So what does this look like in practice for you as a creator? Let's talk about what's actually available today. And I'm going to be specific, because the gap between hype and reality in AI tools is enormous. First, Higgsfield AI. This is what we use to build these videos. What makes it different from competitors is the motion system. When you prompt it, you're not just describing a scene, you're describing movement. A person walking through a rain-soaked alley, jacket collar up, breath visible in the cold air. The AI doesn't just generate that image. It generates the texture of that moment. The way water reflects street lights, the slight hunch in the shoulders, the micro details that make something feel real instead of rendered. Second, Runway Gen 3 Alpha. Runway has been in the game longest, and their latest model is genuinely cinematic. If you prompt it with camera direction, slow dolly, rack focus, handheld verite, it actually responds to those instructions the way a camera operator would. Third, Kling AI, out of China. Kling is probably the current leader for realistic human movement. The way people walk, gesture, turn their heads, it's uncanny. Where other tools give you that slight uncanny valley wrongness, Kling has somehow cracked something closer to genuine human motion physics. These three tools alone, used intelligently, can produce video content that a year ago would have required a full production crew. Here's where it gets really interesting. The researchers I mentioned at the top, the ones who trained AI on 10,000 hours of film, they discovered something they didn't expect. When the AI was asked to generate a scene rather than just analyze one, it made choices that human directors recognized as intentional, not random, not just statistically likely, intentional. In one test, the AI was given a script excerpt. A character receives terrible news, no other instructions. A basic image AI would give you, a person looking sad, generic, flat. This AI chose to show the character from behind, standing at a window. No face visible. Rain on the glass. Hands slightly loose at the sides. 3 seconds of stillness before a barely perceptible drop of the shoulders. The cinematographers reviewing the output were quiet for a long time. Because that's a choice a good director makes. You don't show the face because the face is too easy. The back of a person is more vulnerable, more real. The AI had learned that, not because someone told it, because it had absorbed 10,000 hours of the moments that actually move people. Let me be straight with you about what this means, both the opportunity and the reality. The opportunity is unprecedented. Right now, a single person with the right AI tools and the right creative instincts can produce visual content at a quality level that used to require a production budget of tens of thousands of dollars. Not just technically adequate content, genuinely cinematic content, content that feels intentional, that creates atmosphere, that holds attention. For YouTube creators, this is a complete leveling of the playing field. The channels that grow in 2025 are going to be the ones that figured this out early. But here's the reality check. AI direction is a tool, not a replacement for creative vision. The difference between AI-generated content that works and content that doesn't comes down to the person prompting it. You still need to understand why a shot works. You still need to have taste, to know what you're trying to say. The AI is the most powerful instrument in history. But an instrument still needs someone who knows how to play it. The creators who thrive aren't the ones who use AI to do the work. They're the ones who use AI to execute a vision that was theirs to begin with. That's the real unlock. So here's where we land. AI didn't just learn to generate video. It learned to direct it. And the tools available right now, Higgsfield, Runway, Kling, are sophisticated enough that the gap between independent creator and Hollywood production has never been smaller. The question isn't whether to use these tools. The question is whether you're going to be an early mover or play catch-up. If you want to see exactly how we build these videos using AI from script to upload, subscribe, because next week we're going behind the scenes on the full pipeline. And if you're already in, drop a comment with the word director. I want to know who's building with AI right now. I'll see you in the next one.